How you like my little fire pit contraption? I can set some things up here to thaw them out as I dig certain things out of the snow, stuff that was kind of frozen down. Yeah, just going through trying to clear the snow away from the side of the scrap shack here. And then I got a little bit of a trail to get by, but yeah, the snow had been piled up, as you can see, pretty good. You know, kind of about waist height there. So getting it cleared up here at the back even. The old loo set up. You never know when someone else is using the bathroom. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that rest of that cleared out. Dug out a couple microwaves. There was a vacuum up in there. It's sitting over there by the fire pit thawing out. My collection of whatchamacallem, water coolers and ACs. Nothing's been cut or anything. I just left them as they are. And my fluorescent light fixture pile. Yeah, and then I got to get around back this side, clear up along there. Because it's starting to put a lot of weight against the side of the tent, the tarp part of the shack there. And yeah, that's sort of good stuff. And maybe clear a path around the back side of the garage. Yeah, just now we'll just set these chairs in there. I can get back through here with the shovel. I probably should move the loo. Yeah, the other loo, half cleared out to it. I don't know if the door will open. Oh, she froze up. He still has an outhouse. Ew. Gross. Yeah, it's handy though. When it happens, you know. Yeah, box of stuff there, crate buried up in the snow. I'll have to bring that over by the scrap shack there, tip that out. You know, things that get forgotten about. Christmas lights. Yeah, so I've just been tinkering around. We're just trying to get a bit of organization done. Yeah, the scrap shack, it's a little better. Oh, what do you guys think? It look better? I think it looks a heck of a lot better. I can actually get to my table and get down into the back here. And all I really did was just kind of pile more stuff up along one side. And yeah, whatnot. I had to fix my DeWalt Black & Decker Stanley blower setup. The contraption here, it came unscrewed, so I had to take that apart and reattach it, or just wrap some tape around it for now. Fuck it. Yeah, money bells. Yeah, anyway, most of my stuff's a little bit easier to get at. Dug these motors out. Those are all working motors, so I haven't really had it in me to scrap them down. There's 3 of them in there. There's one down below, and the reason is down there you can see I got those pulley wheels. They hook up to one of the motors, and one's got a brace that you can kind of attach to something, you know, to run like a belt driven. So anyway, yeah, I haven't had it in me to scrap them down yet. Got the bench vise in a nice area there. Wheelbarrow, mini wheelbarrow, full of all sorts of goods to just kind of grab and scrap. Accessible somewhat at my bins of motors to scrap. Check it out. And some old booster cables that are actually copper. A lot of them that I come across, booster cables, are just aluminum wire coated with that copper color. But those are too good. Well, they're no good, but they're good because they're copper. Cables, I was actually gonna maybe heat them up by the fire, try stripping them outside, but it is just too chilly out. Yeah, so anyway, I got the bench cleared off. I had to be a little careful. As you can see, bits and pieces. There's probably all sorts of good stuff, little bits of wire and stuff. So come spring, when I move these cabinets, I'm sure there'll be all sorts of stuff laying, you know, even down back there. Yeah, it is what it is. Bunch of magnetrons still got to do. Some transformers. There's no transformers there. They've been here for a while. I just haven't been at most of this stuff. Yeah. What else? Yeah. This pile of snow. I thought, hey, I can make myself another workbench. But probably not. I got a plan for that pile of snow. I don't know if we'll get a tobogganing hill made. Just because what I built it up off the pallets over there is kind of covered, well, right there is covered up in scrap. So if I did, I'd have to go back up on that part of the hill, move all the snow from this pile. There's a pile right down there, but move it up there to pile it up to get some height, to get, you know, maybe come down around, I don't know. Yeah. Got her cleaned out back here. Aluminum transformers. Some cans and bottles. This is cat food cans, ones that are clean, ones that aren't. And yeah, just some bottles. I gotta continue on shoveling that way. I like to have paths everywhere. And I get this wheelbarrow dumped out from the snow. Yeah. And some stuff ready for a dump run to do. It'll be fun. Check that out, and I don't know if I'll get there today, but maybe tomorrow. As we get 2 dump days on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Not all of that is garbage. I still got to do those TVs. Slacking. Yeah. And so, not a whole lot's changed. I haven't even unloaded those yet. Yeah. I know they're kind of getting repetitive, just update videos. But some of this stuff, you know, it's just shoveling snow. I didn't really think it's all that interesting to do. I have to grab some firewood. You know, I mean, kind of, you know, I enjoy shoveling snow, but I don't figure that's something that everybody just wants to watch. You know, those are just regular chores sort of thing. But yeah. So yeah, lots to do. Hey, try to, well, I don't imagine I'll be getting the fire there burning, but yeah, that. Otherwise, I've just been kind of going around pulling stuff up out of the snow that was frozen down. You know, there's some fans here, bug zappers that don't work. They all got the cords on them, so I was nipping cords off of stuff just to throw in a cord bin. Yeah, cords get froze down into the ice underneath the snow. And same as them vacuums, they're back there. I know in one of the other videos I had them pulled out, but I never did go any further with them other than sticking them back in the hole they came out of. Yeah. That's actually why this was sitting there. I was just going to nip the cord off. I had a whole bunch of lamps here. I was pulling out one sitting there. I just nipped the cord off those 2 there. You know, I still got all the copper wire up inside them yet. But yeah, I just take the cords off and then set all the lamps to the side and then just bust them down from that. You're not, you know, little baby steps on that, I suppose. I got this, I got it a while ago, completely forgot about it. It was frozen in a bin. That's a good working extension cord, actually. Tested it out, and it works. No snags, no cuts, no nothing. Yeah, so I know this looks like a complete disaster. Well, not a disaster. Well, it's a disaster, but a complete hazard. Ah, my sawzall bended my blade. See, it's a hazard. But and some of this is glass bottles and different vases and stuff. But you know, sometimes you get a bunch of cool stuff in a box at the dump, and instead of just sorting through it or whatnot, not knowing, or you know, I need the box, maybe the vases will be handy, something like that. But anyway, I can move that stuff because, you know, it's all stacked up on my goods, but easy to get at. And I don't know if you did notice, but the fire pit that was set up, the door had broken off of it. So I had another propane tank fire pit, and I just switched them around. Toss a little stick of wood in there. This one, the door isn't as big on it. As you can see, that other one there, there's a nice big opening. I'll be able to fix it. I just got to pull the welder out and tack the door back on it. But when they were built, didn't really have much knowledge on welding, and it was more just kind of stuck onto it rather than welded to it, the hinge to the door. So we'll get that fixed up. But for now, we got this little guy. I like the handle on it. Doesn't get quite as hot. It sticks out a little bit further away from the door. So that is nice. And then my piping worked on it. I straightened my pipe out on it, and it's just a twist around piece there. It seems to pull the smoke better out the top rather than having it bent and going like out that way sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, a few more things done. Got some stuff, more stuff thawing out. Microwave's still in the snow. I'm gonna get out a few things. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, drop me a comment or two. And if it's your first time watching my videos and you're enjoying what you're seeing, you want to see more junk and whatnot being torn down, then hit that subscribe button. Maybe we'll get some of this mess cleaned up and some of this mess cleaned up. Get the metal put in those barrels, the copper put in that bucket there. Make some money. Thanks for watching. Cheers.